Have you ever had the feeling that you were at work, but you were doing a group project, but just didn't quite fit in? You didn't do anything wrong, you didn't do anything quite right, but you just didn't feel accepted. Well, today I want to talk about workplace cliques and the effects that it can have on the workplace as well as a person individually. I was reading on verywell.com the seven harmful effects of cliques in the workplace. And there were some things that really stuck out in my mind. And mostly it was how harmful it could be to the workplace. So out of their seven, I chose three. And it's going to be 7 ways cliques can harm the workplace. In the workplace, a lot of times cliques form because people are like-minded and they have things in common and commonalities inside and outside of the workplace. So it makes it easier for them to work together, which is great at times, but it can also be harmful. One is because if they don't socialize outside of their group, then it's going to be very difficult for anyone else to feel included and to use the ideas of other people. 2, inappropriate behavior a lot of times goes unaddressed when the boss or someone is in a clique and that's their friend and they're friendly. So you'll have someone who may be bullying other employees or maybe bullying you. And you'll find that the boss will be right there, but they won't say anything because they're in that clique, but you're not. So those behaviors go unaddressed. The third thing that I wanted to talk about is how people are left out. A lot of the times in workplace cliques, they socialize both in and outside of work, which typically leaves people who aren't inside of their clique left out. People have events and throw potlucks and throw different events at work, but they only primarily socialize with their clique, which can leave people in the workplace left out. It's not a good feeling to have because it decreases the productivity that one can have. No one ever wants to go to work and feel like they're back in high school. A lot of times we feel like, oh, I'm not in high school anymore, I'm not a kid. But we can all at one point in time look back and probably say, you know what? I could have improved on my situation and how I was affecting the workplace. Forbes magazine had an article and it stated that 43% of the workplaces consisted of cliques. That's a lot. So 9 times out of 10, at one point in time or another, you were probably a part of a clique. CNN also posted an article and it went on to say, you may very well feel safe in your clique at work, or a person may very well feel safe in a clique at work, but the higher ups kind of look down and they see how other people are left out and it's frowned upon because they're looking like, okay, well, this is someone who would probably have challenges being open and being in management because they don't know how to step out of their own comfort zone and speak to people who they don't have commonalities with. So it can be harmful to you as an employee trying to move up and have growth. There are some things that you should be mindful of when you are a person that is in a clique. Be mindful that, you know what, you can make change. Ways to improve. Ways to improve, I have a list. Reach out to people that aren't inside of your group. Make them feel included, even if they have different commonalities than you, or you might not have anything in common at all. But your commonality is that you work for the same company and your goals are the same as employees to make the company the best that it can be. Set standards that apply to everyone, even your friends. And for the most part, myself as a person who could be in a supervisory position, I will want for the people that I am friendly with or friends with to make me shine and make me look good. Include everyone. Make sure that we are doing the best job that we can to present a great presentation for the company. And last but not least, make every opportunity for growth available to everyone. That means if you have a position that's coming open, don't just slide your friend in there. Make sure that you post that position and you make sure it's available to everyone and give everyone a fair shot and consideration of the position. I've found in reading through these articles that my 3 main points of how people can be harmful to themselves as well as to their workplace are really effective when you're evaluating them as a whole. Socialize. When you don't socialize outside of your group, you have no idea of the potential that other people can bring to your presentation and the tasks that need to be accomplished in your workplace. Inappropriate behavior. When someone is feeling bullied in the workplace, it makes the entire environment hostile. You don't want that when you go to work. You want to go to work for 8 hours and be there and be happy. And when people feel left out, a lot of the times when there's a presentation or something that needs to be conquered, people don't want to participate because they feel as though, oh, well, that decision has already been made on who is going to do what. So the next time that you're at work and you are a part of a clique, be mindful of it and use your position to grow your company and not hinder it. Just a word from Lavisha Rose. Thanks.